Hope all you swabbies are still awake. Late Night Mega here. Yeah, that's why I stopped the last video on the airship, so I could still use that intro again. Alright, so now that well, now we have to go confront Sin again. Yeah, we're in the middle of the 6-video Iron Man match against Sin. We're up 3 falls to none. We're doing great so far, but it's about to get real here.
Here we go! Yeah! I'm coming for you, Dad.
Oh, and we have our normal boss fight music. That's good, because I wanted to hear this again before we end here. Okay, we've been drawn to Sin. You can see Sin here, now he has an overdrive gauge. I don't know what exactly happens if it gets full. Did I just spoil this battle? I did, didn't I? I don't know exactly what happens if it gets full, but don't let it happen. I think he just probably shoots out some gigantic mega flare-like laser and obliterates everyone, and it results in a game over. Or it might result in some sort of special cutscene thing that results in game over. But yeah, I don't want to give Sin here a fall. We're up 3-0. So yeah, we're gonna double flare with Lulu there. Oh, he's still out of range. Well then, Titus can come in. He can get Heiska on... No, Kimahri can come in. Because I want to get Heiska on Kimahri as well. I just did the Waka attack there just to give him some credit. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a timed battle. Is he close enough for you to hit, Sir Auron? I'm going to use Armor Break. Mental Break wouldn't be a bad idea either, so Kimahri can deal more damage. I mean, technically Lulu would also deal more damage, but her damage output is pretty good with double flare there. And I see where it says boss, so I was just kind of checking to make sure there were no other targets available, which there's not. So yeah, he's really just gonna get a couple turns here. I really want to get haste going. And I can just single target haste on Kimahri when we bring him back in. Or Waka, whatever we did. We did Armor Break, so we may as well keep the physical attacker. Yeah, because Lulu's doing enough with flare there. Get Yuna some participation credit, so we'll tag her in. Sure, you can just do that. That wasn't bad, especially since Titus is really fast and just gets to do it again right away. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, that was just that wasn't that strong. And we've got this guy over half dead. Well, I should say this phase over half dead. And Waka Waka Boom. Nice. And yet we can get haste on Waka. So that'll be useful. And double flare. for another about 17,000 damage. Maybe more like 18,000 there. Yeah. He's opening his mouth. You can see he's like getting ready to charge something up. And I was gonna say, and now it doesn't. Oh, he still has 10,000 health. And look how many turns we get before he gets another move. So, yeah, not too difficult of a fight. His other attacks really aren't going to do too much to you. I mean, if you have to, you can use an Albed potion or a Mega potion, but you really shouldn't. Oh, it confused Wakka. Do beware of that. Didn't realize his attacks could do that, but they can. Alright, and with that, we're now up 4-0. And now we can just fly into its mouth, apparently. With everyone just standing on the airship outside. And there's nothing weird about any of this. And this place looks weird. There's clouds and fireflies inside Sin. Well, that was creepy.
Dad! Where are you?
We must go to him.
Then we will. Let me take front.
Good luck.
Follow me.
Yeah, Titus, take front as everybody is walking ahead of you. That makes so much sense. Okay, we have some sphere gridding to do here. I know I could have done this before that last battle, but I didn't, so there we go. And same with Kimahri. He can come over to here. And then what I'm going to do with Kimahri, I'm going to use one of those return spheres. Because we have plenty of them. Actually, before that, I have an HP sphere. Yeah, we're going to put that here. And then both him and Lulu get to use it. So before I forget, yeah, let's go back to Lulu first. And then we can do this. And he can go back to this activated node, which he never actually moved to, so that was a little bit convenient there. And now Kimahri's up here. There's a magic boost, very nice, and magic defense. And there's that, and yeah, I'm going to drop a save here. Just in case something bad happens. I'm going to save over the second slot, so that way the first slot there can stay, can be the hole before we started this Sin sequence thing. Now, this area here, don't ask me too much about it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Memoria from Final Fantasy IX. We have battles. Three of these flying guys are kind of obnoxious. Okay, we hit the thing. That's useful. Waka waka boom. Okay, and now we just have this one left, which I'm just gonna double flare him. I know Kimahri's not getting credit, and he's the one that needs the credit, but at this point in the game, I don't really care if Kimahri gets to the end of his Lulu's section of the Sphere Grid and learns Flare or not. everyone else is as far as they need to go. Alright, but yeah, there are normal enemies around here. Oh my, you're new. Although some of these guys you might have been able to encounter, like, in the Omega Ruins. So maybe they're not new. But they're new in terms of this LP. We're gonna armor break this guy and Waka Waka Boom him. That did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, he's got, what is that, 56,000 health? Adamantoids. And I don't want this guy getting a ton of turns before we take him down. So let's just go quickly at this. So yeah, that's why I'm going to be double casting Flare and not so much using Holy. Didn't quite finish him. Waka Waka Boom? No. Oh, okay, well, at least you're just hitting him. Well, we can tag in Yuna, and she can get some participation in this. Not that she really needs it or anything. Yeah, there's probably a handful of other new enemies in here that we haven't shown off, but like I mentioned, at this point, I really don't care to do that. I just want to kind of go through the final sequence, and so we're going to put the, yeah, this, I was going to try to, but this encounter rate
rock,
is kind of silly.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
And I kind of just want to get to the main stuff and be done with this game at this point. I've shown off all the things that I wanted to show off, so most of the rest of this would be like grinding off camera, which you guys kind of know my feelings about that. I don't really like to do a whole bunch of just sitting around and grinding when I'm playing an RPG. Oh, there's treasure around here. And clearly we can't go about it that way. So we'll just come over here. I have no idea where I am anymore, or where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, there's another waterfall slidey thing there. Oh, I did pick up the other... Yeah, I think I picked these up off camera after this, sometime when I get to the save point. Yeah, let me find my list for that. Of course, I do this stuff off camera, and then I, like, fail, and I wrote down all the notes about what I picked up, and then I always fail to bring it with me to the, or have it in front of me to, no, I'm not supposed to mention it until next time, the other things. Well, whatever, I'm going to mention it now because we're running through the area. And it's really not hard, especially when you turn off the encounters. So the additional items that I find in no particular order that I'm not going to find on camera here, and this is how you get back to this waterfall. Oh, the special sphere. Wait, I have a special sphere on my list here. Did I find another special sphere? Well, I also found a wizard lance, which is weaker than the halberd that we have on Kimahri, so I'm not going to bother. Unless, of course, you decide to graft a magic plus 20 on it, because I believe it has magic plus 10%, plus 5%, and plus 3%, and it has like one open slot to customize, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. We got an elixir and a level 3 key sphere. So, yeah, that's what we got. But here I'm just kind of rushing to the end of this thing, because this playthrough is winding down, and honestly I just wanted to get to the end of it, and like I've mentioned, there's no point to doing that. I'm not taking anyone any farther in the sphere grid. There's a save point here. I recommend using it. And no. You can't. We've already beaten you. And your rematch clause. That means you need to go to the back of the line. You don't get another title match.
Sin has chosen me. I am part of Sin. I am one with Sin forever.
I think you're weird.
Immortal.
Sin just absorbed you.
Again with that
I will
hand
learn
gesture.
to control it from within. I have all the time in the world.
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Yunalesca, the only means of destroying Sin is forever gone. Now
That's what you
nothing
think.
can stop us.
Well, we can.
By all means, try.
Oh my gosh, this even sounds like a wrestling promo. When the wrestlers come out and talk to each other before fighting. Okay, we have another fight with Seymour. This is the 4th fight now in the game with Seymour. And this one is Vintage Seymour. Okay, or it's Seymour Omnis. And we have those things. Now, I do this battle... Well, you'll see. I do things kind of wrong here. He's got 80,000 health. I'm like, well, we'll just ignore everything and just concentrate on his 80,000 health. Because, okay, well, that wasn't too good. I need... Yeah, I wanted to get haste on Lulu. So that's why I wasn't starting off with haste yet. But if he's going to be weak to ice, let's just go with the Blizzaga, get some variety in there. Huh. That wasn't the best. And he's using Faraga. Okay, that kind of hurts. Oh wait, triple cast. Oh wait a minute, he can quadruple cast Faraga? I don't remember him doing this. And here's where past gameplay me runs into some issues. Yeah, here we go again with another quadruple cast Faraga. I was going to ignore those elemental wheels he has, but clearly I cannot do that. Oh my gosh. We could just be dead here. Okay, we have 25 health left. I have 1 turn before he gets a turn. And since he's just going to quadruple cast that, yeah, we're going to equip that Phantom Bangle. And that's going to give us Fire Eater. So now Lulu can survive the next attack. I was considering using a Mega Phoenix instead of equipping that, but I didn't want to chance it. We need... Yeah, this isn't going to work, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, that was a close call. It was a near fall, as they would say in wrestling. I mean, that wasn't just a 2 count, it was a 2 7/8. Oh, you can't get much closer than that without the bell ringing. This strategy is not working. So, what you have to do... I mean, I could use a Mega Phoenix, but before using Mega Phoenix, the appropriate thing to do would be to use magic attacks on his Wheel of Fortunes there, and that will actually stop this nonsense of Faraga. Oh no, I'm just using it on it. Yeah, I'm going to try and go it alone with Lulu, which this is also not the best idea. But I mean, I have her set up so she's absorbing all the Faragas. So there's that. Yeah, I really did not remember this guy being able to quadruple cast. Well, and since he's kind of got 2 turns in a row right now, this is Octocast. That's silly. Well, it is vintage Seymour, though. Okay, what we need to do... Is this the turn where I do it? Yeah, at this point I'm kind of thinking, okay, there's gotta be a way to not have to put up with this. And the way you do that is you start casting spells on the wheels, and then they will rotate. You can't hit him with, like, the swords and stuff, because it'll say it's out of range. But yeah, now you see he's only using Fyra and Blizzara, because that's the other element we knocked him to, was ice. So now that he's using... Now if he's just going to quadruple cast the level 2 spells, that I'm more okay with. And now we can get our other teammates back into the game. Whew, that was a really close call. I got really nervous there as I was playing this. Yeah, I did not remember this fight being difficult, but you also have to do things properly. Well, she may as well just stay in and... Yeah, changing the things there is also going to change his elemental weaknesses, but whatever, we can just use Flare. I mean, we could tilt one of the... Yeah, we're going to tilt one of the things again. And I believe you could use, like, Wakka's physical attack to tilt the wheels as well. But the problem with that is it will tilt in the opposite direction that using a magical attack would. So it would actually tilt, for instance, that wheel on the left there would actually tilt back to the fire side. And then as long as if he has 3 wheels on the same element, he'll use the level 3 black magic spell for that. And
There's no salvation for the damned. Rest
now
in
he's
peace
doing
in
this.
eternal darkness.
This doesn't sound good. Dispel? Well, I didn't even get hasty on everyone yet. But this is not good. He's got 54,000 health. Let's try Mental Break. Hey, that worked. Yeah, when it doesn't come up with immune, it works. So yeah, you can verify that again with the sensor. There's some special dialogue you get if you summon Anima here. Because this is kind of like Seymour's Aeon. Well, I mean, the Faith is his mom.
Well, so be it.
Yeah. Oblivion. Now, unfortunately, I have the animated sequences cut short, so we're not going to get that cool lengthy sequence again. Although I believe it does do all the damage at once, so 15 to 16,000. Still, Ultima. So this is what his glowing meant. Well, there's what the Ultima spell looks like. Oh wow, you didn't even kill Anima with that. Oh, that's not what I want to see. So now he's doing the ice element thing. Okay, down goes Anima. But yeah, that was actually a weaker overdrive than Bahamut's. And I remember Anima, and especially the Mega Sisters, doing way, way, way more damage with their overdrives than what they do here. I don't know if that's a result of the international version changes, or if it's a result of me not grinding up and pumping a whole bunch of spheres into the Aeon's attributes. Because I know when I first played this game, I did a lot of that. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go 2 and 2. That's probably the most efficient thing. Yeah, once again. Yeah, so if you hit the thing with... See, it went back to the ice. That's not productive for us. Yeah, just keep hitting Lulu with that. Okay, so yeah, we'll just split the elements up 2 and 2, and then here I target the same one just to try and see if hitting it twice, like with the double cast, would make it spin 2 spots, because it doesn't really matter if it does or doesn't, but no, it doesn't. So now you know. And in this battle, knowing is half the battle, for sure. Okay, I can't get the perfect party that I want, so I'm just going to haste go these guys. That was weak. I mean, I guess if I need to heal, I can use Titus with Mega Potions. Oh, there's some damage for ya. Yeah, with that mental break on, he's gonna take max damage from that. Okay, well we can get Yuna out. Yeah, why not? We'll use Holy right by a save point. Yeah. Now we're talking. Oh yeah, he's got the Brotherhood equipped, so that was completely useless. Whatever, he's dead now. And that gives us the 5th fall in this Iron Man match.
Send him!
Right!
Oh, he's not just gonna completely vaporize and then meet us again? I guess not. We did get some cool music, though, for this boss fight.
So, it is you, after all, who will send me. But even after I am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
Alright, well, we've finally finished that business.
Sin will be right behind you.
Alright, and we get a ton of AP for that battle. Level 3 Key Sphere, and where are we now? Well, you probably know what I'm going to call this place.